Often the hardest part of any job is dealing with other people, and I would say that is definitely the case when it comes to bids and proposals. Sometimes it's a little bit like babysitting grown adults. Now, a lot of these problems come from the fact that there's no management and there's no leadership and no one's taking charge of the bid function. It's seen as an admin task, it's seen as a low-level task where people are just filling in forms. There's often conflict between like sales and bids people, i.e. the sales people do a lot of the work, and then obviously when a bid comes in it gets passed over to someone else, and they don't like to relinquish control. They don't like the idea that you're going to mess it up somehow. Instead of actually working together, I can count on one hand the number of salespeople I've worked with successfully on winning work, because they're usually the ones putting some kind of problem in the way unnecessarily. And again, that's like a trust thing, isn't it? And a lot of this comes down from the fact that, people don't work with other people well. And the only person or group of people who can actually change that are people higher up. Because if you're at the same level as other people in your business and they're working in a different role, let's say they work in legal, HR, operations, whatever, we need information from them in a timely fashion in order to create great resources, to create, a great knowledge bank. We need just information overload to actually prepare for these opportunities when they come through, as opposed to it being a burden of, oh, you need to answer this question, oh, I don't want to, I'm not going to do that, I'm going to do it late, oh, you're just going to have to manage with it. And then you've got a burnt out bid team who are having to work late at night, which a lot of us are kicking back from now. I mean, obviously I don't do this as a consultant, but in-house people feel like they should do it because it's their job, but all the other people haven't done their job, so it's not your job. And that is where a lot of problems come from. It's not the fact that anything's difficult, it's not the fact that you're not capable of doing it, it's because you've got grown people who are unwilling to work with other people. And then you don't have anybody more senior who's actually going to pick up that and go, do you know what, you need to do your job, this isn't happening, or whatever. And that's where conflict comes from. And that's why business owners don't win work, in my opinion. It is always down to, 99% of the time, leadership and management when there isn't any. And people don't take this function seriously when it is the highest winning work function. It is sales strategy, it is business development, it is all of those things your salespeople are doing, but up here. And that is the problem for me, why a lot of this stuff doesn't get done.